take a timeout here. They're going to have to take a timeout.
Play clock is at 0. Calls the timeout. Are they calling delay a game? I think they're calling delay a game.
Well, I think they'll get the timeout. They'll usually give them the timeout.
The back judge is calling delay.
The play clock expiring. First charge timeout for San Diego.
You're on it, Coach.
Timeout.
So 30-second timeout.
But this is a close football game, man. You hate to have to waste timeouts like that. You got a big play, you got momentum, and now you got to burn a timeout just to get lined up.
So Bercovici again, just 42 yards passing at the half. That one went for, I think it was, what was it, 22? Yeah, so about half of what he had the entire first half.
But it was a good, confident setup, good, confident throw. Catch, the ball was put right up on his eyes. Nice job, be able to run, catch and run with the football.
And they had something going in the running game with Paul James getting that start at the beginning of the drive.
Paul
he is
James
out there
checked
again.
In there now.
Yep. You mentioned confidence. He was running that ball confidently before that fumble. They trail 8-0 here.
He might not be back in there for me.
And up goes to James. And he is hit as he falls forward for a gain of 2. He's 2nd and goal from the 6. Purcell with the tackle there.
You know, every one of these people that touch the football, you know, they carry everybody on their back. So ball security has got to be paramount.
Purcell out of Wyoming. Most recently with the Chiefs.
Here's with this big front, you know, this is where they come into play now, those big men in the middle.
Purcell 6'3", 328. I think that qualifies as big. Or I should say quantifies. At 328 is big. Bercovici throws. And that pass going to fall incomplete. Intended for Marcus Baugh. Greer Martini there to break it up.
Again, being able to rest, push, and rush with 4 is such an advantage for the Stallions. And big Silver Slinger in there, pushing off on the quarterback.
Martini out of Notre Dame. Interesting story. When he was a senior, Ken Niumatalolo, the head coach at Navy, talked to Brian Kelly and said, hey, that guy's a senior, right? He said, yeah. He said, good. I'm tired of him beating us up every game. Nice career for the Irish. Bercovici drops back under duress, rolls right, throws to the end zone, incomplete. No flags.
You know, he was able to hold on to it just as about as he could, because Carter Schultz is coming big time from the backside, and he's looking to have Spruce working through there, and he's just not able to get it back to him.
Number 69 is eligible. Number 75 is eligible, and number 92 is eligible.
So Donnie Hagman out here to attempt the field goal, trying to get the Fleet on the board. This will be a 25-yarder from the right hash. Wind in his face. And that kick is pulled left. No good. So it stays at 0. A big play from Bercovici after the turnover gets him a 1st and goal, but they can do nothing with it. Still 8-0 Stallions in Salt Lake.
My patio is begging for a new chair. And what my patio wants, my patio gets. For less. Like that. And that. I found the perfect patio chair at the perfect price. Here, at home, where you'll find the biggest selection of styles at the best prices.
So here's the deal. Somewhere along the way, Western boots got too expensive. And the styles? Well, Tecovas fixed that. We make handcrafted, high-quality Western boots from the finest materials for a fair price. With free shipping, returns, and exchanges, and service that would make our grandmothers proud. From comfort to quality to price, value is one of our values. Find your pair only at Tecovas.com.
I'm looking for a lamp I'll love. One that can really, you know, light up a room. There, wait, there. I found the perfect lamp and shade at the perfect price. Here, at home, where you'll find every style with the biggest selection at the best prices.
Again, another missed opportunity, Matt. We keep talking about these things throughout this football game.
Donnie Hagman cannot connect from 25 yards. That explosive play from Berkovici to Brian Brown. It set up a 1st and goal. Results in 0 points for the Fleet. Stallions now hand it off to Buono, and he's able to pick up about 4.5.
Yeah, after the interception by Ryan Moeller and a great return and set up right there, and then come away with no points again. Had 3 opportunities on the plus side of the 50 and come out with 0 tonight so far.
Micah Hanneman there with the play. And I mean, you look at this San Diego offense, you're talking about 3rd in scoring, number 2 in passing, 3rd in total yards. And this Salt Lake defense has gotten the best of them today. This time, carry goes nowhere. It'll be a 3rd and 5. Buono gets nothing.
You know, you talk to defense coordinator Ronnie Lee, he spoke a lot about his guys getting confident, playing together. You know, the little adjustment during the season when Coach Henderson had to step away with the medical deal. But they've been playing well, and they keep gaining confidence.
By the way, the lack of offense perhaps overshadowing the great defense that the Fleet have been playing today. Creating turnovers, 2 interceptions, a fumble recovery. Woodrum now, nowhere to go. And he's just going to lob it out of bounds, throw it away. And on 3rd and 6, that'll bring out the punting unit.
Yeah, once again, Ronnie Brooks sitting right in the throwing lane. And as Woodrum looked to throw the football there, Ronnie Brooks saw 6 points in his eyes. And so he had to go back the other side and throw it away.
And Woodrum now 15 of 22 for 120 yards and 2 interceptions. So back on is Rico to punt it away. Brooks set up at his own 30. Brooks, by the way, does have a punt return for a touchdown this season, 57-yarder. This one looks
returnable. He's going to get a returnable ball here.
Fields it at the 32 and able to get out to the 36. The Alliance of American Football concludes on Saturday, April 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern in the Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, Texas. You'll watch the top 2 teams fight for the Alliance Championship in person. Tickets go on sale soon for just $25 at AAF.com or SeatGeek.com. You see the standings. Orlando in command of the East at 7-1. Come from behind victory over Memphis earlier today. San Antonio in control of the West, but Arizona right there, nipping at their heels at 4-3. Berkovici, quick one to Spruce. Reception made there. Out to the 43. It'll be a gain of 6. Make it 7. A 2nd and 3.
Again, his timing and everything with Nelson Spruce, he talks about it. You know, he feels so comfortable with him. They've been playing football together for so long. He feels very comfortable with the relationship, being able to deliver the football to him.
Spruce, 4th grab for just 25 yards. Now handoff. And we have got a lane for Sankey. He is all the way to the Stallion 38-39, where he's pushed out of bounds by Cody Brown.
Yeah, this is an impressive block and execution here by the Fleet. Nice job there. Kick out, man. Put that running back in between. Anytime you can put a Fleet jersey in between 2 other Fleet jerseys, that's not good for the Stallions.
So Sankey there with an 18-yard carry to double his total on the evening to 36. Rolling right, Berkovici looking downfield. At the sticks, they say.
Looks like it's on the ground there.
Say no, did not catch it. That's Francis Owusu. Cody Brown there in coverage.
But again, they got to keep, it's a nice job moving the quarterback, giving him a different launch point, getting him out of the pocket, giving him an opportunity to deliver football.
3 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Just 8-0. Salt Lake ahead of the Fleet. It's been a defensive battle, replete with turnovers. And a missed field goal from the Fleet the last time they had a 1st and goal inside the 10. Berkovici to pass again. And on the crosser, found his man, Ben Johnson, I believe. Trevor Riley with the tackle.
Yeah, when we talk with Coach March, we know they had to do some different things. And you see the chip block here on Carter Schultz. ability to hold on to the football. They're going to have to do some things in protection, and a nice job there. Now we got a 3rd down, manageable, and we're possible 4th down conversion here. Chance to go for it on 4th down. So again, I'm sure Coach Marks has told Mike Bercovici right here, hey, if you don't have it, throw it away because we're going for it on 4th down.
Josh Banderas, the injured linebacker there, helped off the field. 1 of 8 on 3rd down are the Fleet. This a 3rd and 5. Gotta believe this 4-down territory. Burko, all kinds of time, throws left, intercepted. Underthrew his man, and now up with it. Still alive. The Stallions on the interception to the 35. That is C.J. Smith that comes up with it. His first interception of the season.
You know, Matt, I really expected this ball to go end up on the offensive right side of the formation, but he comes back to the weak side of the formation and really tries to work isolation one-on-one. And a nice job by the Stallions falling back, and great interception there. Excellent play by C.J. Smith.
Finally has something to show for all those targets. He came into this game having been targeted as a defensive back 43 times. That is 3rd most in the Alliance.
But they literally had 4 receivers set up to the strong side of the formation with the back offset that way in trips. And he comes back and works weak.
So now Stallions get it back. 2nd turnover of the game for the Fleet. Woodrum setting up the screen.
Another screen.
It's a Tanubi. Goes nowhere. He'll lose one, actually. It'll be a 2nd and 11. Tackle by Ron Brooks.
You know, Ronnie Brooks began the season as a starter. Now he's been playing, coming off the bench, playing the nickel back, the slot corner, and again, making some fine plays.
Out of LSU. Brooks, part of that 2011 SEC championship team. Woodrum with a pair of interceptions here today and a fumble. And this nearly his 3rd interception. Travis Feeney was there, hit both hands, just it's almost like an incomplete pass.
Yeah, Travis Feeney showing that athleticism, going inside out on the football. You know, nice job dropping back. You see him here dropping back in coverage and then breaking inside out on the receiver, just like you teach him to do.
Feeney out of Washington amassed 248 tackles, had 4 interceptions there and 1 return for a touchdown, so he can't catch it. Now a 3rd and 11.
180.
Woodrum to pass. Middle of the field, wide open, caught in Fleet territory. Adonis Jennings with the grab.
Ruling on the field is a catch for a 1st down.
Fleet insisting that that was an incomplete pass.
Really a nice job of beating the linebacker over the top, and a great throw by the quarterback, putting it up on his eyes there.
And that is going to come incomplete. Watch it on the replay here, Coach. You'll see it squirt out. Flag thrown by Mike Martz to challenge.
Well, Adonis Jennings, you saw him.
Yes.
Hurry up.
On the field of a completed pass.
That's a nice throw by Woodrum.
It was a great throw, great execution. Now finish the play, man. Finish the play. Well, this is one of those games at the start of the 4th quarter where they want to pull everybody together and say, hey, let's go win this ball game.
And screened there. Let's see, you can kind of see it. You're screened by the lineman, but you can see it pop out. Just could not control the ball to the ground.
So the time on the clock when the ball hits the ground is 1:26.
1:26 on the clock.
And we're going to make it 4th and 11 at the -35.
4th and 11 at the -35.
Position 3.
Position 3.
Yes,
which
sir.
means the left hash?
Yes, yeah, the Salt Lake hash. All right.
Yep, perfect.
Hey, and then who challenged that? San Diego? Yep.
San Diego
okay,
challenged
perfect.
it,
Thank
so
you.
we'll not charge them a timeout.
Correct. Very good.
1:26 on the game clock, correct?
Yep, 1:26. Thank you.
After reviewing the play, the ball hit the ground. It's an incomplete pass. Ball turned to the previous spot. It'll be 4th down. Please set the clock to 1 minute 26 seconds.
That official review with access provided by
charged a timeout.
Tecovas. Jennings couldn't control it, so punt again.
They say once in a while that more games are lost than won.
Yeah.
We're headed that way tonight.
That goes for whomever comes out of this one with a victory. And this is a big one. Salt Lake wins.
Game.
Their hopes are still alive to make it into the postseason. Same thing with San Diego. They finished the season with Arizona, who currently sits in that second spot for the postseason berth. Brooks now again returnable, fields it at the 13, 15, cuts inside 20, 25 to the 29-yard line. And here are all the miscues by the Fleet so far this afternoon, evening, Coach. Batted passes, you mentioned thrown a beat late there, dropped by Spruce on a critical third down, and just a straight pull on a 25-yard field goal, not to mention a pick.
Like a bad sandwich there, Matt.
Sure was. I don't know. I spray mine right usually.
It's just not been their execution, and that's what Coach Erickson said it going into halftime, and Coach Martz could echo the same thing going in right now.
And again, we said it repeatedly. This is an offense that played very well all season through 7 games. Just underthrows his receiver there, Owusu. And 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that skipped a little early. Again, a chance to throw the football, rotate through, let's make a good high delivery throw and give an opportunity. Again, Owusu, get your foot in the ground, let's come back to the football. So though their timing just a little bit off, and we know, again, they're dealing with some injury at receiver. Some guys got to step up and execute.
So now on a 2nd and 10. Motion man is Baugh there. Urkavici. Wanted Spruce, I think. Kind of threw it between Spruce and Owusu. When you get a look here, Coach, you see the key injuries. No Jaquan Gardner today, no Dantes Ford. But you think about when Philip Nelson went down in week 4. That was that loss to Memphis. He had won 2 of his previous 3 and was really rolling for Mike Martz at quarterback.
Really rolling, and Coach Martz reiterated again last evening how Nelson, how great he feels about Nelson and his football future, once he overcomes this injury moving forward.
Remember, Berkovici got that start against San Antonio, but was pulled in the 2nd quarter. Nelson nearly brought him back. And now we got a timeout by the Fleet. Staring at a 3rd and 10.
Play clock expiring. San Diego calls their 2nd timeout of the half.
Almost did it again.
Hold on, stay here. Stay here.
So here's a look around the Alliance this afternoon, heading into tomorrow, another couple games. Johnny Manziel, expressed via Apollos earlier today, left the game with an injury, threw an interception, tried to get in there to make a tackle, and left with an injury. Birmingham clinches a playoff berth after knocking off Atlanta. So it's going to be Birmingham and Orlando representing the East. And San Antonio, a game up on the Hot Shots, have a chance to pretty much cement themselves and punch a ticket into the postseason with a win tomorrow in San Antonio. Berkovici on 3rd and 10 under duress, rolls to his right, throws, has Spruce, breaks a tackle. Stallions territory, dives forward to the 48. Nice pitch and catch. Berkovici to Spruce. Andre Tolliver with a tackle.
It's really good here. You see Nelson Spruce going to start on the left side of the offensive formation over here and work his way all the way across the screen, running away from man-to-man coverage. Great job by Mike Berkovici, moving away from pressure and delivering a very catchable football.
A great throw. And that's just the 2nd 3rd down conversion of the evening. 2 of 10 now on 3rd down for the Fleet. Pitch, sweep to the left, nowhere to go. Loss of 2 for Bishop Sankey, and this might bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Carazola with the tackle for the Stallions.
Carazola gives them great rotation, great depth on that defensive front. He comes in, they don't miss a beat when he comes into the football game. We're going in the 4th quarter, Matt. We got us a football game.
Turns out we do.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. Timeout on the field.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Stallions on top by a single score, 8-0. The Alliance of American Football will return after these messages and a word from your local station. ECA to 41444 to donate now. Let's get down to that Salt Lake sideline and our Jason Fisher.
Thanks. I'm here with Teron Ward. Teron, you started the game tonight. You've only been on the team for a few weeks. what do you need to do to get the ball in the end zone? You've put together some big drives, but only 8 points to show for it thus far.
You know, we can't turn the ball over in the red zone. We got to convert those into points and, you know, take advantage of our defense getting turnovers. You know, I think we get to run the ball in this fourth quarter. I think we can do that.
All right, so what's going to be the difference in this fourth quarter, the rest of the game, to come out on top?
No turnovers and running the ball and completions, man. Keeping the drives going, convert on third down.
All right, thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Matt, back to you.
All right, thank you, Teron. Thank you, Jason. Fighting Beeve of Oregon State. Teron Ward there. On the evening, Ward 13 carries for 30 yards. Also has a reception for 7. But right now,
got a
2nd and 12.
Yeah, 2nd and long versus this Stallion defense here.
Still a single score game. Urkavici got to get rid of it, does just in time, and that thing nearly picked off. I mean, that was in the hands of Will Davis, falls incomplete.
Yeah, I'm watching Will Davis this entire play here, Matt. He really out here does a good job of just staying square in his pedal square. He's got vision on the quarterback the whole way and great break and drive on the football. They've got to threaten Will Davis over the top in order to get him from sinking down and really clamping on these receivers.
He is the most targeted corner in the Alliance, 51 coming into this game. On a 3rd and long, Urkavici. This is going to be 4-down territory, so it'll be a 4th and 2.
Yeah, big decision
Greer Martini
here,
with the tackle.
It's like they're going for it. Offense is staying out there.
That catch made by Brian Brown. Check that.
Spending his 3rd timeout.
So no more timeouts left in a single score game.
Timeout of the half by San Diego. Timeout on the field.
All right, we'll take the timeout with them. So facing a 4th and 2, critical position here for Mike Martz and the Fleet when we return. With a 4th and 2 for the Fleet. 5 of 9 on 4th down this season. That is 2nd best in the Alliance. So they struggle a little bit on 3rd down, but pretty darn good on 4th. See if they can convert this 4th and 2. That's Spruce in motion. Urkavici drops back, throws to Spruce, caught. 1st down. Pitch and catch from the boyhood friends. Burko to Spruce.
Now this is real confidence play. This is where, you know, you're really confident. Both guys on the same page here. Nice job. He comes down inside, boom, and back out and puts the ball on him. Great job. Great execution.
Last week, Spruce had 12 grabs for 146 yards. That is his 6th year this evening for 64. Urkavici pumps, and that ball nearly intercepted, tipped up, but Cody Brown could not get underneath it and secure. Again intended for Spruce. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, really trying to hit that vertical seam right down the middle of the field. You saw the little pump fake. He tried to pump fake to hold the safety, and then he delivers the football backside.
Just tipped up in the air by Andre Tolliver.
A great play by Tolliver to disrupt that.
So Urkavici now 14 of 31 for 136 yards and a pick. High formation. Sankey dots the I. Handoff to Bishop. Patiently waits for his hole to open. Spins inside the 20. That'll bring up a 3rd and 6. Hamilton with the tackle for the Stallions. And Darius Hamilton, 5-star recruit.
Time out on the field for injury.
Try to get eyes down there on that Stallions defender.
I think it's Silver Sealinga, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is Silver Sealinga. Actually, no. I think that's Mike Purcell,
Mike
actually.
Purcell, yes, right, correct.
Mike Purcell, you see it there on the screen. Most recently with the Chiefs. 3-year NFL career, 42 tackles and 8 starts with the 49ers.
Again, the depth of this defensive front is going to show here. 3rd down now.
3rd and 6, just 2 of 11 on 3rd downs. Urkavici, pocket collapsing, nowhere to go, manages to elude the pressure, keeps the play alive, throws, caught, right at the stick. What a job by Burko to keep his eyes downfield.
Yeah, he actually has to come back through his progression because they tried to isolate the weak side of the formation. And he tried to start over here to his left, and has to come back to his right, does a nice job avoiding.
Forward progress for a first down. Number 69 for San Diego is reporting is eligible. 69 is eligible.
And a great route by Brown, Coach. You know, you talk to this